For those of you who don't know me, I'm Roger Hart, the CEO, and I think it's appropriate I tell a story. Just over a year ago, the four of us I'll introduce them in a sec. The four of us and myself were working together at a previous agency. The project we really bonded over was Iskla, the Norwegian glacial mineral water. Together we created and designed the brand and the award-winning bottle. And we helped secure listings for it at major UK retailers by means of a direct marketing campaign to buyers. All that remained was to launch it to the public. I remember one afternoon in Soho at a media agency where Ed, Martin and myself were presenting the Iskla brand to the other agencies that Aoife, who I think is still here tonight, had chosen to assist them. We were so excited about the possibilities for the brand, but then a few weeks later, the work came back. We were asked to evaluate it. It all seemed so dissonant. Every agency had worked hard to come back with a big idea for their channel, but the ideas didn't seem to work together. I remember sitting in the pub afterwards and all of us saying, there must be a better way of doing this. What was needed was an agency that joined at the dots, not just integration, but a reason for integration. Over the next few months, and that's how Aesop, the agency, was conceived. Over the next few months, I sounded the guys out individually, one by one, and the idea was crystallised in the Duke of Cambridge pub in August 2009. It has been an exciting adventure since then, creating an agency in our own image, or rather, the image of Martin Grimer, our executive creative director, and it really is all about him. Yes. It really is all about Martin. Jim Patterson, our commercial director, who hates spending money, as all our suppliers know, and his lovely wife, except when it's to do with golf. And Ed Woodcock, our strategy director, who is the brains behind the operation. There have been a few sticky moments over the journey, and probably the most major sticking point has been who was going to take the role of Donald Draper. We all know who that is. Next, we realised we needed some money and some grey hair. Andrew Williams and the LJ Capital family, who is a number here tonight, our backers, and Stephen Woodward, our non-exec director.
Of course.
Andrew, thank you for the cash. We promise to spend it wisely. Woody, thanks for the grey hair. I have my own. The early days started with meetings in my kitchen over Beth's bacon buddies, Beth, my wife, and Ed's pokey freelance office somewhere in Soho. We didn't know we were going to be about stories back then, but there was a clue in the very place we were meeting. Ed was actually the office was in a literary agent's, he was working with a literary agent. And we must thank Kerry for the small glass box that we were operating in through the summer of last year. What we all shared was a desire to be in control of our own destiny and a passionate belief in building brands that people believe in, using storytelling as the way to do it. We finally signed the deal with LJ and celebrated in the Burlington Arms, which we've become fans of, for their beer and their world-famous Scotch eggs. Together, we have built the concept and ethos of Aesop, an inclusive and collaborative approach to building successful brands and communicating them to their audiences by means of storytelling. There were many early challenges: changing offices 3 times in the space of 8 weeks, frequent visits to the lawyers' offices, winning our first pitch from a pokey meeting room up against established agencies. When Alex James first came to see us, we were hiring a meeting room by the hour. In fact, our first 4 clients are all here this evening. Tony from Wellesley Investments. We hope to invest some money with you someday soon, Tony. Rada from GSK Ribena, an old client and a friend of Martin and I who believed in us. Alex, I don't know if he's still here, but I just wanted to thank him. He not only brought business to the agency, but he brought a real energy and pace to us. And Alex James presents Cheese, but not as you know it, launching in supermarkets later this summer. Martin Cat in Salamanca, Barcelona Marina. What a brand to work on. Where Woody hopes to be parking his super yacht. We also very much appreciate the support from other clients, including Bernadette and Shell Fuel's retail team. I don't know if Bernie managed to make it. Bernie, thank you. And Kate and Chris from Untap. A special thank you to you all for your support and faith in us. Our belief in the one agency model and reason for true integration required other skills and talents, and to make it happen for us. STEAM, an award-winning marketing and sales promotion agency, they presented us with an excellent opportunity to expand our offer and widen the team. We're all delighted that Vix, Ed, Tam and Tim and the rest of the STEAM team are on board, and we look forward to continuing to deliver for STEAM's clients. And I know Heineken, Lidl, Chapman and Jigsaw's, a number of them are here tonight, so thank you. The Aesop team is now made up of over 35 like-minded and very talented people. And over the past 6 months, we've all been crafting our model and building our agency. Stories have become the controlling idea and have come to define us. This extends to our culture and ways of working. As in all stories, there comes a point when the characters start to operate under their own steam. And this is actually happening, and the story takes life of its own, and it's actually happening within Aesop. Everyone, the characters, are playing their role in defining the agency and bringing it to life. It truly astounds me that what started as a conversation in a pub has become an agency with its own culture, traditions, its own distinct way of thinking and speaking. It's now much bigger than us, and that's exactly what we wanted. It is ironic that when we started off we wanted to be in control of our own destiny, but we find ourselves now subservient to the agency, the people in it and its mission, helping our clients' brands become success stories. So are we a success story yet? We're far from it. This is just the beginning, and it's very much to be continued. Like in any story, there are allies and mentors helping the hero succeed on his mission. And we need all our help. We need your help on our quest to achieve this. Thank you for your support, goodwill, and of course, your business. To the hero in the story, Aesop.